Welcome back. Roger, would you like to share with us more detail about your franchise plan?
Yes. Well, as I said before, we'll open the first store in Panama. We'll open it at the Trump Ocean Club, and hopefully it will be done in the next 2 months. And we think that well, like the original idea is why we're opening Beds of the World, because people wish to have that bed, the experience that where they go to a hotel, they want to have that same experience at home. Well, it's not just the Panamanians. We feel that it could be everybody around the world would have that same desire. So Panama is a very well-connected country, and we have very good access to the countries around the region. So we're hoping that later on we'll be able to export this idea to the countries around the region, especially Latin America, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Central America, South America, and have that the same idea and the same experience available for other people. I think everyone shares that desire. Everyone would like to have that possibility, and if we're successful in Panama, then we will definitely, I think, be successful in virtually everywhere else around the world, actually. So we'll start in Panama and see what happens.
So if I want to open a franchise store of Beds of the World, what do I have to do? What is the requirement?
Well, we're opening the first one. So right now, we're concentrating on developing the formula. So our original formula would be, okay, what do we need? We're going to concentrate only on bedding, whatever you see in a hotel room, bedding, and also bath items like towels and bathrobes and shower curtains, maybe. Once we tweak, the first store, we're going to have to see exactly what works, what doesn't work, how much of this, how much of that. Once we tweak that formula, once we see exactly what the customer really wants and what we can give at an affordable price, and we have that formula down, then they would just have to copy exactly that same formula. I don't think if there's sometimes there's a local tendency of maybe if in one country there's a custom that they might do something a little bit different, like McDonald's, for example. You have some McDonald's around in other places that offer a variety of their menu for local culture, but 95% of it would be the concept of having that what's done in Panama repeated almost exactly the same everywhere else. So we will learn and practice and experiment and hopefully get it right. I don't think it's going to be that. Once the formula is done, I don't think it's going to be that complicated to repeat.
Now, do you know by any chance whether there is a such thing that's already existing anywhere?
If I did, then I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even attempt to do this. I didn't know it was so complicated, so much into it, which really now I understand like I said before, why that bed is so comfortable. It's not just because somebody picked the right mattress or picked the right sheet. It's a whole process. It's a whole, as you well know, it's your lifetime experience of how to make the bed more comfortable. But if there was such a place, I probably wouldn't be here, because I would just go and, what I'm doing here is trying to fulfill a wish of my wife, which every time they say, I wish we had this bed somewhere, at home. And I don't know anywhere, unless I go to that hotel and convince them to ship me one of their beds to my house, and usually they don't do. They might sell a bathrobe, or they might sell I can steal a slipper. Right. Keep that between us. But you can't, really you can't. So we're doing this out of necessity, because I don't think there's anything that I know of that comes even close to providing something like that to us.
So what is the best way to get to know about your store?
To meet Connie Kim, and she can tell us all about it. And here is you're a woman of experience. You've been here for such a long time. You know this business back, like the back of your hand. And we're counting on your experience and your knowledge, and and into helping us out, and the business part and the logistic part we can handle, and the other stuff. But your part of it is definitely a most important part, and you understand the whole business, you know, nationally and internationally. So we feel very comfortable that we could achieve it with Connie Kim. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're without you, I think it would be very, very hard. Maybe we won't even do it.
Well, thank you so much for that's very kind of you. So once it is all done, when is your timing? When is the first opening or launch?
Now we're almost the middle of March, April, May. Hopefully we can open by end of May, and that's our target, to open end of May 2013, which is very close. We're basically set up to finish the showroom and have it ready for the to wait for the goods. So it really all depends on the inventory. But we'll be ready by the end of May. And if the inventory is here, we'll open. That will be the date.
And how are you going to advertise or the opening, and who are the guests that you're going to invite to?
Well, we're working on a campaign right now. This idea we come up with, as you know, only a couple of months ago, but we're in Panama, we do things very quickly, and sometimes we put the cart in front of the horse, but the horse will catch up to the cart, hopefully, and we're working on a campaign that, of course, we will reserve. We're working on something that's very nice and catchy and appealing to advertise and use as a slogan, and we should have that ready also by the end of May. And
yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you for all this great work. When we come back, we're going to ask him the secrets of his success.